All right, welcome to our seventh podcast or seventh commentary presented by Tumbling Podcast of Flesh. This is Corey's Crypt.
This BDG reviews.
All right, man. We were just talking about how long it's been since we've seen this and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
I, I,
Miss,
s- I- I saw it when I first got the Blu-ray, and that was pretty much it.
yeah, were you blown away when you saw it? Cause
I loved it.
yeah, like what were you expecting after you had seen the first one?
After I saw the first one, I was expecting more of the same,
Yeah,
but ratcheted up, and that's kind of what I got.
yeah, definitely.
You know, maybe the less said about the third, the better. But
Yeah, we'll talk a little
you
bit
know,
about it while we're watching this.
yeah,
But let's go ahead and is your menu the same where it has like a stack of tapes and it says like play unrated theatrical movie, enter rated movie room,
yeah,
special features, blah blah blah.
yeah,
All right, I have it on the play. So we're gonna do. Are you ready to hit it?
yeah.
All right, we do three, two, one, play.
Okay.
Hopefully it lines up. Magnet just popped up on my screen.
I must just be a little bit behind then, because Magnet hasn't popped up. Magnet has still not popped up. Come on, you bastard lineup. I'm on something with underwater. Oh, it's a DTS ad.
Yeah, I never got that.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing probably. I guess because it's Blu-ray.
Oh, okay.
I guess probably they have like the. Yeah, there we go. Magnet has just come up.
All right, I paused it right when the skull for the. I'm assuming it's Bloody Selects. I paused it right when the skull thing came up. So tell me when it comes up on yours.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, there.
It came up?
Yep.
All right. It was right after the collective.
Yeah.
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 Bloody
So
disgusting. I
we
assume
should be
that's what it
lined up.
was. I just saw the skull and was like, yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's Bloody Disgusting.
Yeah. I
I,
mean,
I love that whole retro thing with this VHS stuff here.
yeah.
Like, that
Yeah.
brings back so many memories, man.
I mean, yeah. I remember being a kid and like having to like adjust the tracking on the VHS and everything.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
It's
seriously.
been so long. I don't remember the framing story for this movie. I remember the framing story for the first one,
Yeah. I
where they
think
find the
it's.
tapes of the dead guy in the chair and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, is this one like?
That's a nice shot.
Yeah, I know. Is this
uh,
where?
I think it's like there's like a kid. Uh, they're looking for a student or something. I didn't need to see that particular shot, but
Oh yeah.
just
Dude, you
just
know how intense that
just
would be though,
dangling in the
in the window.
yeah, to be like no, no, thank you.
Yeah, I
Go
can't.
back
I'm
to your.
shocked. I don't remember what the framing story was.
I seem to think it's like they're like people looking for like some like missing student or something, or
Uh,
or it's like someone from the first one is like missing, or I don't know.
okay. Yes, I remember. Yeah, I'm interested to see this again, just because I don't remember even the order of the stories. I know. Oh yeah, the first one's the Adam Wingard one,
Yeah,
which is actually I love that story, man.
yeah. Is that the
With the
zombie
eye,
one or the?
he gets the eye,
Oh yeah.
and
Well,
Adam
well,
Wingard actually plays the guy.
yeah. Well, we'll see when it starts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I think it's a great idea for an anthology series, like the way they go about it.
Oh, when I heard the idea for the first one, I was blown away. Like I
Yeah.
was like, that's a genius idea, because you
Yeah.
know me, I love found footage movies and
Yeah.
anthology movies. You know what
Oh
I mean?
yeah. So if, like pretty
It's
much
a
like a
match
found
made in heaven for
footage
me.
anthology flick. Yeah. Uh.
And I know right around this time, ABCs of Death came out, and
Yeah.
I know that sounded intriguing, but it wasn't nowhere near as good as this.
No, I found ABCs of Death to be a little boring, honestly.
Yeah, too
Maybe
long, just too
because
many stories.
yeah, and the slightly interesting ones you couldn't really get a handle on because they were so short.
Yeah, it
But
was
the
just a
overall
varying
thing was
quality
too
too.
long. Yeah, yeah.
I
I mean,
think I think this
I
is
know
one
they
of the
did one with a toilet that was kind of weird, but
oh yeah. I think this is one of the best anthology movies ever. Like if I was making a list of
yeah,
top 10 anthology movies, this one and the first one would be on it for sure.
definitely. I mean, it just works.
Yeah, man.
You know,
Now, are you a big found footage fan or no?
I dig found footage when done right.
Yeah,
You know,
because I know there's
there
tons of people
needs,
that hate it.
yeah, I find, there needs to be a reason why people are filming what they're filming.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I'm just like, okay, like they're running around with a camera, like why?
yeah.
You know, that's one thing I always thought with the first VHS. Like, you remember the first story where he has like those glasses
Oh, yeah, yeah.
that have the camera in the glasses, so you see everything he's seeing, but the reason you're seeing it is because he has these camera glasses on.
Yeah, which is kind of unrealistic but cool, though. Like, it
Yeah,
makes sense. It's not too far-fetched. Now,
no,
well, how
you know,
freaked out would you be if you walked into this house, though, and this was what you got?
yeah, I'd be like,
I'd be
no.
really freaked out.
Well, for one thing, I wouldn't go there at night.
Yeah,
I'd go there during the day, especially that. You see a splatter of blood on the wall. I'd be like, no, and it's fresh blood? It'd
yeah.
be like, no.
Is this supposed to be the same house from the first one, where the old man's dead in the chair because they just showed the pictures of the old man?
I'm not sure. I mean, I think, but it's not the same house, is it?
Is it?
Because
I don't know. I haven't
that
seen
was
the
set
first
out
one.
that was set out very differently.
Yeah, I haven't seen the first one in forever. I don't think there
Yeah.
was a fireplace though
No.
in the room of the
I
last
I
one.
think this might be like this is the house of the people that found the stuff in the first house. Does
Oh,
that make
okay.
sense?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and like now they've gone missing as well
yeah.
or something.
Now, in the first VHS, you remember the story with the girl? She's on Skype. The whole
Oh yeah,
thing.
the alien one, right? Or well,
No, it's like a
they
dude next door.
yeah, they pass it off that it's like an alien type thing, but it's actually just like her boyfriend living next door messing with her.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah,
interesting. That's from the first one she was watching. The
yeah,
dude grabbing that girl. Because remember, they were like ripping off her clothes,
yeah.
which
So
was
that
pretty intense.
yeah, so that gives like a literal connection,
Yeah,
you know?
which is
I
cool.
mean,
Another,
all
yeah, that'd be
these
so
things.
weird. What else
Yeah.
is cool to this though is it's almost like a showcase for directors.
Oh
Like that's
yeah,
essentially what it is, and you don't really hear about that much.
yeah, yeah.
And
You see, this is like kind of interesting, like the idea that this person just goes around looking for weird ass
oh, isn't that
tapes
what
and
they're
stuff.
doing? They're on the hunt for like a really rare tape or something. Isn't that?
It could be, yeah, yeah. It's been quite a while since I last watched it, so.
Yeah. See, this is the kind of movie though that almost like
Ugh.
makes you want to go out and get a
Oh,
camera.
dude, there's liquid on it.
Yeah, that would be
I,
weird,
I, I
man.
didn't need to see that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that looked fresh too.
Yeah.
I like how he like calls this all a collection.
Yeah.
You know what's
Yeah,
funny is this is probably what normies think horror fans are like.
I'm 100% sure that that's probably the case.
Like your family that doesn't know you well, you just tell them you're like into horror and obsessed with it. It's probably what they imagine it being like.
Yeah, probably.
Just paranoid scribbling in a journal and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Someone moving in the background. I love background stuff.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever noticed that. Was
Yeah.
that was that who she came in with, or was he wearing a totally different outfit?
That was a different guy. I think that's the guy they were looking for.
Yeah, that's weird. See, I don't remember what goes down in this
Yeah.
frightening story at all. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the guy that they're looking for.
Yeah,
You
you
know?
can see by the hat. That's pretty creepy, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a neat way to frame an anthology series.
Oh yeah, it works
You
out
know,
perfect, man. This
you
one
know,
and the second one. Why?
yeah.
The third one just seems so out of place. Like I feel like if it was better,
Well,
they
yeah.
they would
The
have. It sucks they can't continue it because there's new directors coming out.
Yeah, the problem with the third one really is they went away from the VHS. Honestly,
Yeah, it
it's like
does
it's
look
like
too polished.
and it's like the whole idea is like a truck driving around, broadcasting
Yeah, even this
these
right here
these videos.
is too clean in HD for a VHS segment.
Yeah. Again, though, it works with the premise.
Yeah, no, it's cool
You
looking
know,
at it because you almost forget
camera.
the whole.
Yeah. I mean, so obviously this is supposed to be sometime in the future a little bit.
Is that what you
Because
gathered? I just like.
I always reckon like the near future because I mean honestly, we don't have this tech yet.
Yeah,
Or if we do, we don't it's not really good. Think
yeah,
how cool it would be if you did though.
yeah. I always wondered that too. If like I never really thought if it was in the near future. I always just assumed this was like a surgery, like a underground type surgery or whatever. That
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because nothing really seems futuristic about the
No,
short.
other than the tech they're using,
Yeah,
everything else seems quite, you
isn't that
know.
crazy? That's the director of Blair Witch. He's
Yeah.
just acting in it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool though. I remember this story, like, really freaked me out when I first saw it. Like when you see the sheet or whatever.
Yeah.
You remember it's like a ghost under the sheet.
Yeah. I wonder, is she staring at him because of the eye, or I
I
can't
think that's what
remember.
it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But it's like, would you really be staring that hard?
Well, I guess maybe if you saw that eye, you might, because it doesn't exactly look normal, does it?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be like staring like that intense though.
No, I know that would be a little. I like how they just did that, like the little quick black shot, as if like he blinked.
Yeah, they've done it a couple times now, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure that's what it was and my TV wasn't, going out.
Yeah, no, from what I remember, it was intentional.
Yeah, now
But
that you said it makes me feel better. I was sitting there like, man, I hope my TV ain't blinking or whatever out.
yeah, well, it definitely works. I mean, it adds to the,
Like, did you just get a blink when he opened the gate and saw the hot tub?
yeah,
Yeah, okay. And I gotta point out, he lives in a nice, nice house here.
yeah. Maybe that's why he can afford a robot eye.
Yeah. See, yeah, exactly. I think that's why it's not in the future. I think he's just this rich dude. But what's weird is I don't think they ever say what he does.
I don't think so. Well, that's one of the great things about anthologies. You don't have to tell everything.
Yeah.
You can
Old
just kind
Xbox
of,
controller.
yeah.
He's rich, but he can't afford a
Well,
Xbox One.
that's a PS3 right there.
What, that he was playing?
Well, that was one of the systems that was there. Yeah, so the one on the right
Yeah, I
there.
see it. Wow. Because that controller looked like an Xbox One controller.
Yeah, unless he's some kind of like, you know, retro gaming collector or something. Could be. I mean,
Yeah.
I say retro, but let's be honest, PlayStation 3 isn't retro.
Yeah.
Not yet.
In 10 years, probably 15.
Yeah.
Now, out of all, from what you remember of all the stories in this, what does this
Yeah.
one rank? And then
This
we'll rank
one,
them after the movie to see if you feel the same.
this one, if I remember right, oh yeah,
With that bed, that scene, yeah.
yeah,
With the, man, when I
and
first saw it, it creeped me out, dude.
yeah, and I just love like the ghosting effects and like that's obviously like in the eye,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, it makes it, yeah,
Yeah,
this is definitely an interesting story. And Adam
yeah,
Wingard, I think, directed this too, right?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah. It
I'll
sucks that Blair Witch bombed so hard because remember he was on such a roll. Like
yeah.
people were thinking he was like,
I
yeah.
forgot about that. Oh,
What, when he lifts up the blanket and she ain't there?
No, the guy.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, I forgot all about that too.
yeah. Um, it makes you wonder though, if he just kind of closed that eye, would he still be seeing everything?
Yeah, that's interesting, yeah.
You know, it's one of those things. You know, looking at it after watching it
And yours, did
a
he
long
just
time
hit
ago.
end on the phone?
I think so. Yeah, it looked like he did.
All right, cool. I want to make sure we were in the same spot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know the Blu-ray would make that much of a difference with the opening uh,
yeah,
cards there.
yeah. Well, usually, I mean, things will just start, but
Yeah,
you know, I guess sometimes you have to, you have to put the give credit to the people that give you the tech or whatever.
yeah. This
Yeah,
this house
this.
too is set up perfectly
Oh, it
for
is so many
some freaky
blind
stuff. Yeah,
corners and everything.
and I like how he's trying to reason with it.
Yeah,
Like, don't fuck with me.
yeah. I wonder if he just closed the robot eye.
Oh damn,
Yeah,
man, that
that's
actually jump
something.
scared me, man. That was like that actually worked.
Yeah.
See, I like. Damn, it worked again.
Ugh.
See, I love jump scares when they actually work on you, and it's
Oh
actually
yeah.
delivers on the jump scare. It's not just a cat,
Oh yeah. That's something that's always annoying when
or a
it's
bird hitting a window or something.
yeah. Jump scares when used right can be very effective.
Yeah, I
Oh,
like that.
hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Like I'm good. No, no, you can go.
Dude, I'd be tripping though, man. Like I always said, if I saw like a ghost like that in my house,
Yeah.
I'd probably die of a heart attack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I
And
don't
and
know
the
of a
thing
little girl
is,
like that, but
that's one thing that I always find kind of creepy, like the little girl things. Like a good example is the Dawn of the Dead remake.
yeah.
You know that part at the beginning with the little girl that's like
Oh,
zombified
yeah, yeah, yeah.
comes into their house and everything. I always found that to be super creepy.
Yeah, that was an intense scene.
And it was just almost like it's like this is like it's almost, how can I describe it? Like here's a dead thing that shouldn't be walking around but is walking around in your house.
Yeah.
It was just so creepy.
I'd love to know what he does, man, because this is like you need millions to have like a place like this. And then in
Yeah.
the backyard with that hot tub and everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
there
well,
were
yeah,
Xbox games all over the floor.
I think he's got like every system. I think I saw an SNES cartridge there as well.
Really? You
Yeah.
think Adam Wingard, yeah, there is an Xbox One on the floor there. And an
Yeah.
Super Nintendo
Yeah.
sitting there too. The, you think Adam Wingard acted in this because of budget and time, or you think he actually, like, wanted to be an actor?
Uh, Probably a bit of both. I think probably, he thought like, well, it would save and here's the chick
Yeah.
with
She's
the red
pretty
hair.
cute, but she looks like she's trying too hard to be edgy.
Well, the nose ring, it kind of messes with it a little bit.
With that side shave that was, like, hugely popular a couple
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah. I got a bit of a thing for redheads though, so
Yeah. You think
so
she's naturally redhead, though?
probably not. But still.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
she's cute, though.
Yeah. Like, are you seeing weird stuff? People that look dead? He should really open the door.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget how this ends, man. Like,
Doesn't
yeah,
he?
I feel
Does he
like I
rip?
remember him diving in the hot tub or something, and it like
Ah,
ruins it. No, I don't. Something I don't remember. I remember there
yeah,
being something with that hot tub though,
yeah,
and like I remember there being like a big fat man ghost,
yeah,
like
yeah.
just staring or something. I don't know. It's been so long, man.
hmm Dude, you
She looks
don't.
like she walked off the set of The Craft.
Yeah, completely. She really does. I mean, and gotta love that, the boots that aren't tied up.
Oh yeah,
Oh man.
man. Adam Wingard though, it's. See, this really proved how good of a director he was, though. Like, I think you liked it a lot too. I love Blair
Yeah.
Witch.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, I love The Guest. I loved You're Next,
Yeah.
and I never saw the Death Note, but I know people shit all over it.
They did, but honestly, I kind of liked it.
Yeah,
I thought it worked. Um, he's a decent director that doesn't really get the I don't want to say respect, but yeah, the
he
respect
had all
really.
the respect until Blair Witch, and then
Yeah,
all of a sudden it was like fuck Adam Wingard. But it's like
I don't get it. I mean,
it
I
sucks
thought
because that moment marked the end for Blair Witch and Adam Wingard pretty much.
yeah,
Because people were disliking him, and then when they considered that he messed up Death Note, they kind
yeah,
of, yeah, they kind of, you don't hear much
just
about Adam Wingard anymore.
no. It's a damn shame because I mean, honestly, like I said with the Death Note movie, it's all right if you look at it just as its own movie.
Yeah, I
You
just,
know,
I'll see it eventually, but I'm not in a huge rush.
it's worth watching. I mean, you ever seen the anime or read the
No,
manga? Then yeah, you'll find it. You'll enjoy it probably.
even, is it like kind of horror-like or no?
Oh, it's very horror-like in parts. Sufficient to
Okay.
say there's
Yeah,
one
that's
part.
creepy, dude.
Oh yeah, fat guy in underwear. It's
Yeah,
like
but
no,
just the
thank
way he's
you.
standing there, just like lurching, is creepy.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what you know.
What's watching you in real life like that?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've thought
he's
about
kind of
that a lot, man.
like no, go away.
Especially when you see like cats or whatever looking at just random
Oh
spots.
yeah,
You ever have that? Like your cat just staring in a certain spot?
yeah.
Oh
Go
yeah.
with this. Well, that would definitely make
Oh shit, yeah,
the
dude, just
ghosts go
standing there getting
away.
closer.
Yeah. Don't look at him. Look at me.
It
You got
almost
stuff
has
going
like
on.
a It Follows type vibe.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, yeah. I could definitely see this being like not like a prequel, but like in the same world.
Yeah. No, I don't care what anybody says, even if it was like the best sex ever or whatever. I
Mhm.
wouldn't be passing out after seeing that ghost like that. You know what I mean?
No, unless she's got some sort of like magical drainy powers or something. She's freaking rogue when no one's looking. I will just make you
Does he almost looks like a pirate or something? I don't know why.
Yeah,
He looks like he should be on Pirates of the Caribbean or something.
yeah. Just put a patch over his eye. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Maybe it's the beard or I don't know what it is.
yeah.
Dude, that would
Oh,
trip me out, man.
yeah,
Even with the feet and everything, like it looking.
yeah.
Oh my
Though
god.
of course, like my react, you see, like the artifact thing there, like that's
Yeah.
obviously supposed to be in the eye. As soon as I saw that, I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna close this eye, and I'm gonna whack that with a baseball bat.
Yeah, I'd be like,
And if there's nothing there, cool. If there is, it's gonna have a bad day.
now I don't remember if they said it in the beginning. Like I may have missed it. What was the purpose of him having this eye?
I
Was he just
think
blind in one
I
eye?
think he was just blind in one eye, yeah, and they just
Oh,
he just wanted a new eye.
okay.
Yeah, stupid little ghost loli. We don't need those.
Yeah, there's the hot tub thing. I feel like I
Yeah.
remember being something more like a ghost in the hot tub. Well, obviously there is one, but actually like seeing it.
Yeah. And there's the eye derping out again.
You know how much pussy you'd get with this house?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Dude, it'd be insane, dude.
Yeah. Even if it was literally just for the house, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, he's got that nice house."
I just keep pictures of the house on my phone so I could show women in public.
Yeah, and it'd be
It's like,
like,
yeah, but have you seen my house though?
yeah, and they'd be like, "Oh, well,
You may
that's
not
different."
like me now, but wait till you see my hot tub.
Oh. That's
Uh,
something I find kind of funny, like he goes in water and the eye derps out. I mean,
yeah.
you think that would be one of the first things that, you know, they,
they'd figure
yeah,
out, especially because you'd be showering and there's like water on the inside of your
yeah,
eye or whatever, the moisture.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what's the deal with all these ghosts? Like, why are they all here? I don't even remember. Or
I
do they
don't,
even say, or is
I
it
don't
just,
think they even say. I think it's just, you know, the idea is like it's because of the eye.
yeah, this is a, you know, if this is a pretty freaky movie, like as far as modern movies go, there's not a whole lot that really freak me out anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's really rare. Like I'll watch a movie and I'll actually be like creeped out, like looking around or not looking around, but like
Oh,
turning my head behind me or
yes.
whatever.
I remember what happens now.
I still don't.
I think he takes the eye out, doesn't he?
Oh yeah. Then Jigsaw, Billy the Puppet comes in. No.
Yeah, it could happen. Yeah, there we go.
That'd be funny. You just hear the da na na da na na,
Yeah,
the saw music.
it would totally work. Yeah, so at this point, like, I can he not see them anymore? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I don't think he can.
And if he can't see them, do they even?
Oh yeah, but they just grab. They could. Yeah, but
Yeah,
if you don't see him, you're just kind of like a Freddy Krueger in a dream where people just see you flailing around.
yeah.
Shove the eye down his throat.
Oh man. Well, this is like this is what your inner digestive tract looks like. We discovered it by shoving this eye down some guy's throat.
I wonder what she thinks it is. Like if it's like an actual movie or because in this world it's supposed to be like a real tape, pretty much.
Yeah,
She
I
seems
don't.
pretty calm and collected though.
I think she probably thinks it's just like a little
Amateur
short
film.
film or something. Yeah. I just watched something really weird. It couldn't. Do you have the subtitles on?
Yeah,
Did it just say it couldn't have been reals?
I don't remember.
Because that's what it just said on mine. It just said it couldn't have been reals.
Yeah, probably.
English me no speaks good no.
I would assume these would both have the same subtitle track,
I
even
would
though it is a
assume so.
Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Like, are your subtitles big though? Like big white letters?
Yeah.
Yeah, like yeah, they're pretty big.
Yeah.
And
Well,
have
it's
you
always good to be able to see them.
you remember in The Dark Knight the guy who remember when the Joker they're all dressed up as cops and everything,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean? They're all lined up and
Yeah.
well, you remember the guy that's in the back of the ambulance that when Two-Face is telling him, heads you
Yeah.
live, whatever, and he's like a schizophrenic guy.
Yeah.
He looks just like that guy in this movie, the one with the hood that's like lurking in the back and everything.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
looks
Yeah,
just
he
like him.
does.
Oh, this was actually the one story I remembered not digging.
The zombie one?
Yeah, so I'm interested if I like it now, but I remember not being too impressed with this one.
I remember thinking this one was fun.
Yeah,
Where like a lot of the other ones are creepy and scary.
yeah, where this one was just kind of bright and just it had a
Yeah.
whole different vibe to it. Like
Yeah.
this has the same vibe as you remember in the first one where there's like a slasher in the woods, but he's like a glitch kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. The same. Yeah.
It has the same feel as this.
Yeah.
Now you know who the director was to this one?
No, who was it? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know.
Uh, yeah.
I'm a put reference thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this one, now that I'm thinking about it, it's actually remember maybe liking this one. Because I'm actually remembering a thing where it's like a kid's birthday.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to
It's a
be where
good.
he's slowly turning into a zombie and you're kind of just watching
Yeah.
the process.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed this one, but feels a bit out of place with the other stories.
Oh, yeah.
That was my main complaint about it.
Yeah. You think when they made this, that safe haven was
Yeah.
they knew right off rip that that was going to be the
like the main
Yeah.
one. Yeah, I think they probably saw it and were like, damn, like this is something.
You're
You
never
know,
gonna guess who directed this one right here.
who?
Eduardo Sanchez
Are you
from
serious?
Blair Witch, dude.
Oh man, what a
That's crazy, man.
it is. I mean,
This had
hell,
to have been where they made that connection then.
they
Where Adam
yeah, it
Wingard and
must have
them,
been.
this had to have been.
Yeah, I mean, hell, yeah, and this is a bit of a change for Eduardo Sanchez. I mean, he did, well, Blair Witch, obviously, and he also did Seventh Moon, which is also
Seventh.
like
Oh yeah, I
kind
gotta check that out. It's part of that Ghost House Pictures or something.
yeah, it's actually kind of freaky. It's
Really, I
pretty
gotta
good.
get that. I like the cover to that a lot.
I know it's a great cover. Um,
And real quick, that the framing story is directed by Simon Barrett, who is writing partner of Adam Wingard.
ah,
This is crazy. This is directed by Blair Witch guy.
yeah, it's such a departure from, you know, I love that. It's just, like, you know,
Yeah,
zombie with his guts hanging out and he's still walking. It's like usually you get the zombies like they look kind of dead, but
you don't
they're
get
not.
the full
Yeah,
intensity like that. Looking at these stories here, I didn't realize how little stories there are in this.
I
I think
know
it's
that.
because Safe Haven's like what, a half hour long.
Yes, Safe Haven is essentially a short film
Yeah. Now the
where these
slumber
are,
party one that comes up after, I love that
yeah,
one too. There's a scene in particular which I'll point out when we get to it. That's
yeah,
real eerie to me.
yeah. Oh man, that
Yeah, every time I see that, I think of like Evil Dead.
yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, definitely. It's got that kind of, you know,
Just over the top splatter type gore.
yeah,
See, this is a good change of pace, like a good break in between the first story and Safe Haven. Because
yeah.
if you went from the first story to Safe Haven, I think it'd just be too much intensity.
Could very well be, definitely.
Yeah, like this is like a
Uh,
good breather segment.
yeah. Seeing this like this, I just can't help but think. Remember that scene in Evil Dead 2 where he has to cut off his hand?
Yeah,
How kind of cool would it be with this camera angle?
if he chopped it off.
Yeah, if you were to take that scene straight out of Evil Dead 2 and just make it the camera was like strapped to his head and it was all first person.
Yeah, that'd be badass.
Yeah, I mean,
For some reason, I remember, is there something like a screwdriver stuck in his head or something? Or in this scene, I
yeah,
feel like I remember something sticking out of his head.
yeah,
And
I
maybe
seem
when
to
he gets to
remember.
the party, because I remember like all these people freaking out, and
Yeah,
these two guys like, huh?
like, oh, look at that. Holy shit, man, look at that. Oh my god. Well, then again, what would your reaction be if you
Oh
see
my
some dead guy?
god. I don't know. Probably what
Though,
they're doing, like, what the hell?
yeah. Though, of course, yeah. Whenever I see this, I always think, you know, uh, like Steve Irwin, and going like, "Look at this dead body.
Yes.
I'm gonna poke it with a
I was just
stick."
sitting there thinking I was gonna be like, honey, get me the stick.
Exactly. Yeah.
I like how he just
Oh,
throws
man.
his helmet down in a pile of dirt.
Yeah, and it's like he's like covered in blood, and there's no pulse. Like we're on bike trails. I don't know where the hell he is, but he's been bit by something.
Yeah, I don't think these two are the best actors in the movie.
No. Maybe they're not. Maybe they were just literally some bike people.
It seems like that. Like,
Yeah.
these two kind of take me out of it, how kind
Oh
of
man, and
corny they are.
they're color coordinated. I just noticed that. Oh my god. Black pants, white shoes, green shirt, black gloves,
Oh
black
yeah, I
helmet.
forgot they both got the fingerless gloves. And they both got them alien helmets.
Yeah. Oh man. Hey, you're right. Eat.
Man.
Maybe I'm
Oh,
just digging
Dan
this so
ripped a
much.
chunk out of his cheek.
Yeah.
It'd be
They,
badass if he like bit her titty off.
that would be kind of funny. Well, hell, it's happened in some zombie flicks.
Oh, what's that one called I saw? Burial Ground. You seen that?
Yeah.
It's like breastfeed. It's like the man, or it's
Yeah.
like the kids played by like a 30-year-old man.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's badass. Looking like a McRib.
Yeah. Like, ugh, I don't like that. I know. Like
That blew my
the other
mind.
one
This
was
is
pretty
from the
tasty.
Eduardo Sanchez. I can't even believe
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It like all clicked right when it said that. I was like, this had to have been where they made the connection to make Blair Witch.
Yeah. I'm quite sure. I love this. It's like, ooh, well, this was pretty tasty.
Yeah, he looks pretty messed up there. So, his
Yeah.
acting may have sucked, but he plays a good like uh, mangled dude though.
Oh, well, he's not a good actor, but he plays a good dead guy. I love that they ate his
Oh
fingers.
damn, that's sick.
It's
I love that
oh
kind of blood movies where it just sprays out like that.
yeah. And what, did he steal his wallet?
I think he's trying to eat it. Didn't like it.
No, no.
Oh my god, he's gonna suck his dick. No, I'm just...
Like he's good. Like, oh, thank God, he's just eating his guts.
That's pretty
When did
good
you
though.
think you'd ever hear that? Oh, thank God, he's just eating his guts. Oh man,
That looks pretty
yeah,
good though, man.
it does. I'm kind of digging this more than I remember digging
Yeah.
it. But then again, maybe it's because I've been playing State of Decay 2 recently.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
So I've
badass. The
been on
wife
a
just
little
eating
bit of
it.
a, yeah, like, yay, yeah. I
I
just love to
think
see a thing where zombies fight over a meal.
in the way he sits up like Nosferatu or something.
Yeah. And what I wonder is when do zombies determine that they're no longer food and they're now zombies?
Yeah, like why they just don't eat themselves till they disappear.
Yeah, well, I mean, he tried and he didn't like it, right? So at what point do they go off?
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh?
I don't understand why they wouldn't think themselves taste good.
Yeah, because I mean,
I will because they're
there's,
dead, but I don't know. It
but
doesn't
they're
make any sense.
just dead, right?
Yeah.
It's not like they've been sat around for weeks. I love this. It's like it's a birthday
If I
party.
remember, don't
Yes.
they all just go speeding out like in the cars and stuff? Like,
Yeah, it's like we're out of here. See, the thing is, if I'd been filming this, I'd have had them eat a kid.
you'd have to what?
I'd have them eat a kid. I mean, mainly just
Accidentally
because.
trip him so people think he fell on his own.
Yeah, yeah. And one thing I always think though about like with horror movies, it's always the thing, like the kids are safe,
Oh
you
yeah,
know, and that's something that I always find kind of annoying because I mean, in reality, and it's well, as much of reality as a
they'd
situation
probably
like
die
this,
first.
and yeah,
You know what I
they're-
love too is you seen Silent Night Deadly Night 2?
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I remember sticking out his head.
yeah,
Or Garbage Day, and he shoots that
Yeah.
girl just while she's eating
yeah,
ice cream.
yeah.
And then I
Garbage.
think, what was it? Toxic Avenger. The
Oh
low
yeah,
rider comes up and just, I think that's what it was,
yeah,
wasn't it? Just the cars hop in and just bashes his head.
yeah. Just yeah, runs over his head.
That Garbage
It's the
Day
sort
was
of
the
thing.
best though. She's just eating ice cream and the truck
Yeah,
is still there.
yeah, and boosh.
Wouldn't you just start running? I mean,
Oh yeah, it wouldn't occur to me to stop and shoot at them.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no.
And
You know what?
like, there's a moment he realizes he's outnumbered. I love that van. Just all right, peace.
Yeah, like nope, we're out of here. Forget you. It's funny though when you watch like a zombie flick or a zombie story or whatever, isn't it like isn't the ending of Return of the Living Dead the logical ending
Oh,
to a zombie apocalypse type thing?
yeah,
You know, nuke the place.
definitely. Speaking of, are you gonna get that Return of the Living Dead too?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Especially since I heard that they... Oh, look at that. Especially since I heard that they're fixing the audio.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Now, beyond Reanimator and Dagon, are you gonna get like pretty soon after it releases?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, and his girlfriend's calling.
Yeah. See, this one, it's kind of bizarre because this one ain't scary, but all
No,
the other
it's
ones are
just fun.
freaky. You know what I mean? It feels
Yeah,
this one feels like it should have been in part three.
yeah. It would have fit in part three a lot better.
Yeah, because some people think the alien abduction one's goofy, but I actually think that one there's some freaky moments in that.
Oh, definitely. Well, I've always found like alien stuff to be very scary.
Well, do you believe in them or not?
I think that probably aliens exist.
Yeah.
I think, just mathematically speaking, I love this. You
I don't
know,
remember. Was he to shoot himself? Was he
yeah,
still got enough humanity in him to?
yeah, that he just realizes there's
The
just
head went. Oh,
enough
that's
left.
badass.
Yeah, yeah. There's just enough humanity left to realize.
Way can end it. Yeah. What's
Yeah,
weird though is like I don't know if they're zombies. Wouldn't it? I guess they're infected. Because it's like even though you
yeah,
did that, wouldn't you still rise up?
yeah. I guess. Well, I guess they're Romero zombies, so you
Where
can
the
shoot
brain. Yeah.
that. Yeah. I mean, that's one thing from the Return of the Living Dead movies that they brought in. They essentially couldn't be killed, right? And,
Yeah.
well, at least for the first three.
Now these two seem like at all like they'd be breaking into houses doing sketchy illegal work? You know what I mean?
I've always kind of assumed that they were like,
Private
well,
investigators.
yeah, well, like like how they were looking at the guy at the beginning.
Yeah.
I always reckon they were like, hired by his wife or whatever.
Oh, okay.
That's what I always assumed.
Yeah, because I always thought the people in the first one, they looked like they
Oh
do what they
yeah,
do, you know?
yeah, just kind of for shits and giggles.
Yeah, like this dude seems like I don't know, they just don't seem like they'd be breaking the
No,
law.
no, yeah, I think they're probably like investigators or something. They've been hired to do this.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, I would kind of leave. Your nose starts bleeding or whatever in creepy house while you're
Oh,
watching
dude,
creepy
that's
videos.
creepy, the dude
Yeah,
crawling like that.
yeah.
Dude, have you seen a movie called The Pact? What did you see
Uh,
the
I
dude's mouth? It looked kind of weird from like the split second they
yeah,
showed him. Yeah, this reminds me
yeah,
of The Pact though. Like if you haven't seen that, you gotta check that out.
yeah. I've seen like I've seen it listed on
Yeah, the
I think
cover's like the
Netflix
face
or
coming
whatever.
out of the wall, like in
Yeah,
Freddy.
yeah. Never seen it though. I thought about it, but
Oh, you gotta check it out. It's creepy, dude. Like I was really surprised by that.
cool.
Now this
I'll
one,
give it a shot.
is
Yeah.
directed by who Gareth Evans is.
Gareth Evans. Didn't he do?
Did he do
Did he?
Godzilla or am I tripping?
I thought he did.
No, it's not the Godzilla guy. He did the Raid though,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
Raid
Right.
2, which are the Raid 2 is amazing, man.
Yeah.
Like all his stuff though is is Asian. Like he's an American guy,
Yeah.
but all of his movies are Asian and stuff, and he speaks like fluent Asian talk. I don't know what exactly it is, but
Do you speak a language? Like, yes, I speak Asian talk.
oh man, what do you think of this
Yeah.
dude's tall glass of milk?
I don't know why he's drinking milk.
There's just something like eerie looking about him.
Yeah.
Almost like he's like an adult baby or something.
Yeah, he's got kind of like this big round head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, this when I first
Yeah.
saw this story, it blew me away, dude. Like this
Yeah.
story here, it could have just been this story with nothing else, and it would have been worth full price.
Yeah, definitely. Well, this is one I always thought should have been
A full
a
length.
feature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
It was just so creepy and so, you know,
I wish this Gareth Evans would do another horror movie because everything, the Raid and the Raid 2 are uh, like martial arts mafia films. You know,
yeah.
they're Yakuza films basically. And then
Yeah.
this is like hardcore cult horror. I'd love to see what more he could do with like horror, because the
Yeah.
fact that he uses real Asian actors and everything like that, and he actually knows what he's talking about when it comes to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, you gotta see. I can't believe you haven't seen the Raid or the Raid 2.
Yeah, I've got the Blu-rays. I've just never got around
Oh, you have
to
them?
watching them. Yeah, I've got them in the collection, and mainly with the Raid 1 is I got it after I had Dread.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
So,
it's
and I've
still badass, dude. You gotta
yeah,
watch them soon, man.
yeah,
But watch the Raid 1 first, obviously, because the Raid
yeah,
1's really contained. But dude, the Raid 2, oh my
yeah.
god, man. It's off
I
the
know.
chain, dude. The cinematography, beautiful, dude. It's one of the best gangster films I ever seen.
Ah, I'll definitely give them a shot. I mean,
Dude, you'll love them, dude. Guaranteed.
yeah,
Now, is this whole area that this cult takes place in?
yeah,
It's so eerie. Like it almost feels like an actual cult lives here. Like this feels like what Jim Jones and them would have lived in.
yeah,
Like especially
yeah,
the classrooms and stuff.
yeah. It has that real, like, I don't know the word I'm looking for.
I'm
Um,
interested to know what this is, like what goes on here. I bet you it's like a school or something.
I would assume so. Uh, I'm just trying to find the Wikipedia about it, see if it says. Mm,
You know what's weird about this too is remember they're talking about how like he sleeps with all these girls, like
yeah,
the head of this cult.
yeah,
Like they say, oh, she's a woman now. Like, dude, that's weird, man.
yeah,
There's just something creepy too because this like actually happens, like a lot.
yeah, yeah. And I just want to know how people can be.
Fall for it.
Yeah, well, I I guess when you think about it, like people have been falling for different forms of religions for years.
Yeah,
I mean, don't want to open too big of a can of worms there, but
yeah. But to just follow like a living person like that.
I know it seems so like he's a guy.
Right when I walked in and saw that, I'd be like, what the hell? These
Yeah.
Blair Witch style totems or
Well,
whatever they would be.
considering who the first two directors were, maybe
I'm sure there was some kind of influence with it.
yeah,
You know what? Whoever came up with the idea for this, I wonder if
yeah.
they were influenced by Blair Witch, like this anthology shot on video thing in general.
I I I would think so. I would definitely assume so because I mean, hell,
Speaking
look at
of
it.
Blair Witch, one of these days we ought to do a commentary on the Adam Wingard Blair Witch,
Yeah, yeah,
just to
it
point
deserves
out
one.
just to point out all the stuff that normal
All the
people
stuff
wouldn't
that's
pick up,
awesome.
because there's a lot of stuff like when you hear certain cracks and they say like the woods are shape shifting and all that. Like
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff to talk about with that movie.
yeah, definitely.
Because that's one of those movies, like every time I like go to think about it, there's so much going on with it that it gets
Yeah.
like overwhelming just how much it's such a bizarre movie, man. Like thinking of all the ins and outs of it.
Oh
But what's
yeah,
weird is it seems like such a simple movie, like when you just look at it.
yeah,
But when you get into the backstory and the lore, yeah, we definitely got to do a commentary on that.
yeah, yeah.
Because I
That'd
love
be
that. It
good.
was one of my favorite movies of 2016.
Yeah, that's a movie that actually I think goes really well as a double feature with what was that one?
The Ritual.
Um, yeah,
Oh yeah. Now, were you
yeah, because
that
I mean,
hyped on Blair Witch when it came out, or were you just thinking it was okay? Or
I thought it was great. I remember when I saw it in the theater, I thought to myself, this is like a day one Blu-ray purchase.
now, was your theater packed, or was it dead, or what?
Well, I tend to go to movies during the day if I can.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's usually not too packed, but I remember there being quite a few.
Were there a lot of
That they're
people
about.
like when I saw it, they were audibly disappointed with it. Like when they were like, "That's it," because it ended the exact same way and everything.
Yeah, I get that argument, you know,
Yeah,
but it it's the sort of thing. As soon as that scene came where the guy came out of the woods and he was like older.
yeah, that was trippy, man.
Yeah, as soon as that scene hit, I was like, oh man, like there's a lot more going on here than we're actually like,
See, doesn't even think
you
about it
know,
make it creepy. Like to
yeah,
them, they were there for 4 hours, but to the other
yeah,
dude, it was like 2 months.
yeah.
Like
It's
that's
insane.
crazy, man. And that's why they say, yeah, let's save that talk for that
Yeah,
commentary. But yeah, that'll be a good one.
yeah.
But even this house, everything about this reminds me of Blair Witch, man.
Oh, definitely. I mean, yeah, you can see the fingerprints of Blair Witch all over this.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of cult movies, a lot of like Satan movies and stuff. This
Mhm.
house or whatever this is feels the most realistic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
You know, it doesn't look too. It's really simple. This dude looks creepy as hell, and
yeah.
this guy is actually in the raid too, and he's actually like really good at fighting and everything. He's crazy.
That's cool.
But yeah, man, he looks. There's something just creepy
Ugh.
about him, man.
Yeah,
Especially when you see him like when he's in his underwear in the hallway.
oh
Like,
yeah.
see something
Well, the,
about this image right here. Just all these kids sitting in like these bleak, dirty rooms and hallways.
yeah,
Yeah, there's something just creepy about that.
yeah, and the fact like hell the ground.
Yeah, it's just grungy looking, like, and then there's
Yeah,
sheets over the windows and stuff.
yeah. Look at these blue mountains
Like, look
and
at the way they're standing there, just staring at him.
hello, we are here in our
Like the way they walk right
white
there, and she's looking at him,
things.
dude. That would creep me out, dude. Like, I'd have
Oh yeah, yeah,
the
yeah. You
mother
totally want to
especially,
just like,
dude. Like, her face is eerie, man.
yeah. You'd kind of just want to jump and like kick her.
You know what it almost felt like? Like you were in like a trance or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like staring into her would put you in like a trance or something.
yeah.
See, this
Man,
is like, if I was to be a filmmaker, this is the kind of thing I'd like aspire to do almost. Just
yeah,
that ultra realistic, really eerie, satanic kind of vibe.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you know, it's just a shame this dude doesn't do any more horror
Yeah, I mean, pretty much everything else he's done has been,
action.
uh, yeah.
And
I mean,
if I remember
I don't
correctly,
know
even the
why.
way they like show Satan at the end, I remember being pretty cool. Like, did you
Yeah,
see he had like hose and everything?
yeah. It's got like the whole like Baphomet look and everything, and
Yeah. Yeah, this dude in the
yeah,
raid 2 especially, he's got like long hair, dude, and he's like this ninja dude. It's crazy.
yeah. Is he a villain?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just got that look.
Yeah.
Like someone would go up to him and say like, "I want you to be the villain in my movie."
Yeah. If I
You
remember
know,
right, I think this dude's in it too. The one in the blue
could be.
shirt.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think he must maybe speak Indonesian. The director.
He does fluently.
Yeah,
He's
because
he's an American. Like his parents are American, but
mhm.
I think he was born.
In Indonesia.
No, he was born in Wales.
Oh.
But he is hold on. I don't know, but it says he graduated in South Wales, and it says he
Mm.
made his living by helping people learn Welsh.
Wow.
It says he lived in Jakarta with his wife and
Mm.
daughter. So he lived in Jakarta for a long time,
Yeah.
which I don't know
I
where
mean,
that is.
that's in Indonesia, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
From what I know, all of his movies have something to do with Indonesia.
Yeah, I know the Raid and the Raid 2 are, and I think
Yeah.
that's all he really... Something called the Maranta, or Marantu.
Hmm.
Something. It's a 2009 Indonesian film. And then it says here
Yeah.
he pitched his idea for a Deathstroke solo film, and it's in early talks to write and direct.
That would be cool.
And it says here he passed on directing a Justice League Dark film. So he was
I
offered
could
Justice League Dark and passed on it.
see that. I could see him passing on that. A Deathstroke solo film, though, I could definitely see him doing.
Yeah.
Because that would just fit in with,
Oh, it says he
you
did
know.
Footsteps too, which is put out by Unearthed Films.
Okay,
Yeah, that was in 2006. I haven't seen it, but I remember hearing about it, and I know Unearthed Films released it.
that's cool.
So it may be horror.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah. And he's executive producer on Killers, the Japanese Indonesian flick.
I never saw that, or I don't think I've even heard of it.
Nah, it's like an action flick type thing. Action really seems to be his wheelhouse.
Oh yeah, well, dude,
You know, I just
yeah,
love this.
dude.
Just
When
been
you see
staring at
the
him the whole
Raid and the
time.
Raid 2, you'll
Yeah,
see exactly why.
yeah.
Like it's intense, man. As far as like what's the choreography? It looks so
Uh,
realistic.
the
Yeah, that would creep me out, man. I like how
yeah,
he stops them, like, oh.
yeah. Kind of like just hold on a minute. No worries of my life.
And
Wait,
they're all looking like, what the
follow
hell?
me, for I have been come. Shut up.
It says here that that Footsteps movie is about a
Hmm.
man that, he's a cameraman who enjoys filming beatings, murders, and rapes in an abandoned underpass.
Oh, okay.
So
So
kind of
okay.
horror-like.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely fits in the genre, to say the least.
Like, dude, I love the way that, like, how grungy that looks right there, especially. With those
Oh yeah,
vinyl, slats, or whatever you'd call those.
yeah. And here they are handing out the Kool-Aid.
Oh, yeah.
Not actually Kool-Aid, but still, close enough. Because we know exactly what's going to happen, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
I've never... That's one thing I never got, like the whole like Jonestown thing and everything. How do you talk all these people into killing themselves?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, because with Charles Manson, you can understand because of all the drugs and everything, and
Yeah,
all the acid and all that. With Jim Jones, I don't know.
yeah.
I gotta watch like a documentary on him because I know there's
I'm
tons of them out there. I am interested in it.
Yeah. I mean, my whole thing is, like if someone like came up to me and said like, "Hey, we're gonna like go to like space if you kill yourself," I'd be like, you can go yourself."
Yeah, man. This thing, it almost feels like an Asian version of Jim Jones.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
And what makes it creepier though this way is, in like these Asian countries, like mass suicide is huge.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I've never really known why it's such a
I think it's just a depressing place I
prevalent
heard
thing.
and just overpopulation.
Could be. Could definitely be.
Now, who in their right mind would do this?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. I'd
Leave
be
the
like,
fingerprints everywhere and everything, and just,
yeah.
I would want no part of this.
Oh, did you see that fly just fly
Yeah,
past? I was just kind of, ugh.
like this woman looks creepy as hell, man.
Yeah. There's-
Oh, damn. Dude. Dude, that jump scare
oh,
worked real
dude.
well. That, with that pregnant belly cut open.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Look at him.
Man.
I don't remember, does he already have the thing carved on his stomach, or does he do it here?
I think he already has it carved. I think he
I like this dude, like, what the world?
yeah.
This dude's real confused. Like, after I
Yeah.
saw this, though, I'd be out.
Yeah. See, I'd have been like, dude has like an X-Acto knife. Like, I'll grab this camera and beat his head in with it.
I know, he's almost like mini-me in Austin Powers or something.
Exactly. That's a perfect example.
You know, they're
Yeah.
like, oh, look how cute he is. You know what I mean? When he's getting all angry.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the part right here you said?
Yeah. Like this, like the camera glitches out in the theatrical version.
Yeah, I love that whole
All
thing right
this.
there with it just splashing up against him like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's badass.
I love the fact that he kept his watch on. It's like, no, we're going to like bring the demon into this world, but damn it, I'm not taking off my watch.
Oh, yeah.
I paid a lot for this watch, damn it.
Now, what would your parents think of this segment here?
I think they'd just be like, no.
Like, I feel like you got to be, like, real into horror to
Yeah,
appreciate this short. Like, I think if you're a normal person, I feel like you'd be really disturbed by this.
probably. Oh,
I love this, too, how he closes the door here.
yeah, you're like,
It's really
hey,
sinister-like.
no, you stay out there. We have things to do. Go away.
There's something about this hallway, man.
Oh, yeah.
See, I'm a big dude, so if I saw that, I'd charge towards him.
Oh, yeah. Because, I mean, you know, let's be honest. They're not particularly big.
Oh, I'd just stretch my arms out and take them all out at once.
Oh, yeah.
Just clothesline all
It's
four
just
of them.
all four, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, take them all out and then just like,
Like,
I
you
don't
know how
know.
they run in anime with their arms behind them? Like in
Yeah,
Naruto and
yeah.
stuff?
To this day, I don't get that. I never have, but
I think it's to get that
and
aerodynamic speed.
yeah, and there they go. They're all dead. You would think one of them would have been like, no, I don't want the chocolate milk, thank you.
Or just took like a little sip and didn't like the taste of it.
Yeah, I was like, no. Man, it's like, yeah, cults, I don't get
This is
cults.
badass here.
Yeah, this is another scene that was, like, the camera would screw up, like, right, like, now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it would all go kind of blurry, so you'd see, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I love that, just
Yeah.
chucking things at him.
Dude, you know how, like, hard your heart would be pumping if you were actually going through this?
Okay. Say goodbye to your head, boy.
Yeah. This would make such a good video game.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know they have, like, a Outlast 2? Like, really
Yeah.
cult. Like, this would be, like, a good setting for Outlast or something. Like an
Yeah.
Asian cult.
Definitely.
Like, this
I
just feels like a video game. Like, I
Oh,
think
it
it's
does.
because of this
The
first
first
person
person,
view.
yeah, yeah. First person's one of those things, it's been done, but it's not always good.
Yeah.
Did you see Doom?
The movie?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was okay. Not
yeah.
too good.
There was
Where
that
the
one
last 10
scene-
minutes was like
Yeah,
the first
it was
person.
it was it was kind of neat,
Yeah.
but I don't want to say like unnecessarily neat, but it didn't need it. Then you have stuff like Hardcore Henry or whatever it was called, which was
Oh,
all
yeah,
shot
yeah.
in first person.
I like how perfect he's standing there. The legs are
Please
like
be
perfectly
patient.
cut, like V. You know what I mean? He was just like he's
Yeah,
in a Yakuza or something.
yeah. I
See, but
stand here now.
this
I will point.
brutalness though is like the
Yeah,
raid, but the raid is actually brutaler. But there's a lot of stuff like this in it.
yeah. It has been an honor to meet you, sir.
Dude, I'd be tripping, dude. I wouldn't be sitting on the ground just doing that, though. I'd be hauling ass to my car.
Yeah, I'd be like, nope, I'm gone.
And
I'm
I'd
gone.
pick up one of the guns.
Oh, yeah, that would be, my first thought.
Doesn't that have like a Cannibal Holocaust type vibe?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can't help but think there's a big, like, wooden spike waiting for her somewhere.
Yeah, just the way that camera view was with all of them like laughing and
Yeah.
dude, this dude looks badass, man.
Yeah.
You want to get a tattoo of him?
Yeah. What, in his underwear, just they're like, hello.
That'd be funny as hell. You know that scene where he has his arms spread in the hallway, all bloody, with the
Yeah.
carved chest. That would be a sick tattoo, though.
Yeah. If
No
you could
one,
get away from
nobody
the
would
fact.
know what it was, though.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, I see you like a little Asian man in his underwear
Yeah, they'd
for
be
a
like,
tattoo.
stay away from that guy.
Yeah. I love this. Like he grabs a stick.
Yeah, like that's gonna do anything.
Like you could have grabbed a shotgun. There were like 4 upstairs that you could have grabbed. No, I'm gonna grab a stick.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
See, I could have done without that. Like, you could tell
Yeah.
that was some CGI.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean,
It's
and
still cool, though.
honestly, it could have been done
It makes it,
practically.
yeah, it makes it worth it, though, seeing this. There's just something
Yeah.
badass about that. It's
Yeah.
fulfilled.
Yeah. Like, like, I'll fulfill your damn head with this stick.
Oh, that's sweet, dude.
He just blows up. Oh. I just think it would have been awesome if his feet were just sat there, still upright.
But they're
You know what,
spurting
it's
blood
like-
up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
how is that possible?
It would be awesome, but And then... Oh, bonk.
What is it with Asian people and screaming? Like, they scream every time they go to do something.
I don't know. I mean,
Dude, that's crazy looking.
yeah.
Yeah, this
Oh,
this really should have had a full length
yeah.
thing, kind of like what they did with dumplings.
Yeah. I love that their reaction here isn't like I'm going to hit them and make them get off or anything. No, I'm just going to rip their arms off.
Yeah, who in their right mind would touch their arm where they could just
Yeah.
easily just bite down on your hand and everything?
Yeah, it'd be hell no. It's like I have a stick. I got it upstairs. I'm going to whack you in the head with it. And now we will birth the Antichrist.
Yeah, she's done. You might as well just CGI stomach.
Yeah. Well,
It's passable though. It's not
Yeah.
completely awful. I mean, the gore and everything is so good. Do you let stuff like that pass?
oh yeah. Well, I mean,
Oh.
that's... Oh.
Look at them legs.
Yeah.
It looks
This
like, you
is
remember
just
the
a
body?
cool
You
scene.
remember in Freddy vs. Jason when
Yeah.
Freddy's, fucking that body on the
Yeah.
whatever, and you look back, she's like deflated looking.
Yeah.
Dude, that does look badass though.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
do you
that's
like
got-
that look of Satan, that whole goat type look?
I think, well, it has like almost like a... How can I put it? It's not like... when you think of like your quote-unquote like Christian devil, like the red skin and the horns and
Yeah.
everything, it doesn't have that. It's more of a... Like a universal, like, demon feel, you know?
Like in that movie, what is it, Night of the Demon or whatever? Or-
Yeah, yeah. Same basic thing,
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
get
it's
why
like-
they keep stopping. Like, you just gotta run full force, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And
I
like,
just want to say, oh, jeez.
oh, like, out of my way.
Dude, he looks like he's straight off the set of, like, Conan the Bar. Oh, man. Dude, that's disgusting, dude.
Yeah. Well,
Blood just squirting out.
well, they, maybe, I guess they have their priorities straight for them, I guess. They got better things to do than worry
I
about the
wouldn't,
apocalypse.
there's no way that could have been in the rated version.
Apparently it was.
Really?
Yeah, I
I
mean,
feel
that
like
might
that
have been
was
another.
I feel like that was a scene that would have been exclusive to the unrated.
Yeah, you would think. I think maybe they might have done that thing with it again,
Yeah,
where the camera
glitched it
goes
out.
kind of glitches. Yeah, it's like you go over there.
You know what this is like? Pretty much just like a haunted house. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah,
go to around Halloween.
yeah, yeah. It's an interesting design for the demon,
Oh yeah. Did
and,
you
it works.
real quick? Did you read like the little facts on IMDb about this
Yeah,
with this
the like,
window? How he
uh,
breaks the window here, and then I read that when the demon comes or whatever, you see glass from that same window shatter on him, and it was like a mistake they did. But
was
the
it?
window was already bashed out that he just did.
Oh
But
well,
then when the demon, I mean, I don't know, I haven't seen it, I just read it. So
yeah,
they say when the demon comes, glass shatters from that same window that there's no glass in anymore. I
yeah.
guess it
We'll
was like a
take a look.
continuity error.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm interested to
Well,
see.
yeah,
See? There was
yeah,
yeah, the glass just blasted in from it.
yeah. I think that was, completely just to sell the fact that,
He got hit by it and everything.
yeah, you know,
See, I would have never noticed that though had I not read it.
yeah. I mean, it's good that there are some people that are just willing to bring stuff like that to people's attention.
Yeah, is that what happens on IMDb? Is that what like people bring that up, or is that from the studio that releases that, or what?
Usually it's people that have seen it and then they just put it in there.
Oh, okay. So it's like Wikipedia.
Yeah.
I always wondered that. Like, I thought it had to be like a studio or something like that.
I think a lot of times studio have involvement in it.
Yeah.
Like they'll put the first like listing or whatever.
And the actors and all that.
Yeah, and then, other people add to it as it goes along and everything.
Because it'd be funny to go to all the movies and put that you are an actor in it.
Oh yeah, that would be good. And
Yeah, that does
here's,
look sweet.
yeah, got that like Baphomet type look.
Yeah. He does remind me of the Demon and Night of the Demon.
Yeah,
Is that what that movie's called that you just got, Night of the Demon?
yeah,
Yeah. It has that really
yeah,
classic look like that.
yeah. And
I
it's
think it
it's a
was
sort
neck
of
and
like,
everything was like fatter though, wasn't it?
yeah, it has like a bigger head and it's a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, the demon in Night of the Demon is about, like 25 feet tall or something. And damn, look at that coming out of his nose.
I know.
It's like, damn it, you just want him to blow his nose.
All right.
Yeah, it's interesting, when you put demons in movies, the different ways you can go about it.
Yeah, interpret them. What's the off the top of your head? What's like the best demon you've seen in a movie?
Ooh,
Yeah, I don't
for
even know. I just
if
thought of the
if
question.
if I go with like classic like the whole like Christian devil, if you will, I have to go with Tim Curry as Darkness in was it Labyrinth?
Legend.
Legend, yeah. And he
Yeah.
has those giant horns and
Yeah, he's badass in that.
yeah, he just looks great like that. For like other types of,
You got to mention The
demons or whatever.
Exorcist, dude.
Oh, obviously. I mean,
Like that flash it has when it like,
yeah,
and I think doesn't that flash up when she's in the kitchen too?
yeah, yeah. It's like little subliminal flashes of it. It
Yeah.
just works,
Yeah,
you
that's a
know?
creepy looking demon.
Yeah.
Like Rue Morgue, they actually have a shirt with that
Yeah.
image on it that I want to get.
Yeah. Yeah. That's I remember when they did that shirt
Yeah, I think in the new Rue
originally,
Morgue
way
though.
back in the day.
Yeah, I think at the brand new Rue Morgue they're actually bringing that shirt back.
I think they're bringing back a lot of the old designs. Actually,
Yeah.
I always remember they.
Now this is a fun story, I thought.
Yeah.
Now the scene I'm showing you that like kind of like when I first saw it, I thought about it afterwards. It was chilling, dude.
Yeah.
I'll show you when it comes up. See if you remember it. But
Yeah.
yeah, when I first saw it, dude, there was just something really chilling about it.
Yeah.
Like you know, you were talking about the ending of Bouquet of Blood and
Yeah.
Guts kind of chilled you. Well, this one
Yeah.
really creeped me out.
Yeah.
And it's bizarre too because like really this story's freaky, but it's like
Yeah.
I almost feel like it was meant to come off as kind of goofy and light.
I think it probably was. Probably is like
Yeah, and it ended up having
you
one of
know.
the more eerier moments in the whole movie.
Yeah.
You know, also, you know what this reminds me of? Did you see All Hallows Eve?
The
Original Art the Clown movie?
yeah. Yeah.
You remember that segment, that awful segment with the alien?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It almost reminds me of this, but this is done a lot better.
Yeah.
See,
Well,
this reminds me of my childhood, like skating in a driveway like that and stuff.
yeah. Hell, I remember when I was a kid, I used to love it when they'd just repaved the driveway,
Oh, yeah.
like new asphalt on the road. It was awesome.
Yeah. Now, were you more of a skateboarder back then or like a biker?
I was a skateboarder.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I mean, uh, yeah. We used to. This is one thing. You know, you're getting old when you say this. I saw some people. This was about 5 years ago, whatever, and they were going skateboarding, and they had this like rail. It was like a welded steel rail with like legs on it and everything. And I looked at it and I said, "Huh." Back in my day, we used to use curbs.
Oh, it's coming up right here, by the way. The scene.
Yeah. Okay, let's see it.
Hold on, it's coming up real soon. It's right when whoever dives in, and you see the
Okay.
alien swimming.
Yeah.
You remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I have a recollection of that
Just the
scene.
way, like, just the way there, dude. You see the
Yeah.
alien just like
Yeah.
creepily. There's something eerie about that to me.
Yeah.
Like just the way it's
And
just in the water.
yeah. And that's the thing also that kind of I love that. Like,
Yeah.
hey, let's put this kid in a cage.
There's always
Yeah,
that
we'll
one
just
kid
leave
you
him
could
there.
talk into doing that too.
Yeah. See you
See,
later,
I think
biatch.
this story though it did capture kind of like adolescence and suburbs.
Yeah.
Like not
Yeah.
like ghetto adolescence or anything, like a normal suburb.
Yeah. I love this kid's reaction. He's like, your sister's hot.
Oh yeah. What's funny is
Did-
back at that age too, back then I probably would have been doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I'd be like, fuck what y'all doing, I'm gonna watch this.
Like, let's ruin their party. Like, no, no, no. Oh man, it'd be funny if they just kept going.
Yeah.
I like the fact that someone brought in like a plastic Santa Claus.
Yeah, like that's what like now that I'm older, it's crazy like thinking like damn they're making a huge mess.
Yeah. Yeah, and here's where we really start.
Yeah, I don't remember what the ending to this one. Oh, I think I remember.
Yeah.
Like the dog drops or something, or
Yeah. It's one of those things you're kind of like, oh.
yeah. Now it's funny, like you know, All Hallows Eve they had the short segment with the alien, and
Yeah.
this one had the like that's pretty cool too, right there
Yeah.
with the
Yeah,
UFO.
definitely.
You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, like this couldn't have had that bigger of a budget than All Hallows Eve.
No. Well, I don't know. I mean, after the first one did pretty well, so maybe they got
Yeah,
a higher
you're right.
budget.
You're right. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Because the alien in the All Hallows Eve was atrocious, dude.
Yeah.
Like awful.
Yeah. I just find it funny that they always throw aliens in.
What about the fact that they're all watching porno?
I'm like, he's spanking it. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah. And she's like, completely like mortified.
I'd be like, y'all were just fucking. Like, what?
Yeah.
It's like, but I'm disgusting? Yeah.
We gotta get in there before he lubes up. That's what a line. How many movies do you know would have a line like that in it?
Look it
And
up.
here
It's like, there's 33.
that would be pretty funny. And here's the dog to say hello.
That's pretty intense, just in a sleeping bag,
Oh yeah, just
just
going
getting
at it.
to it.
No. I'm putting this on the
What makes
internet.
it more awkward is all his homies laying right near him.
Yeah. And here
See,
we
this
go.
has that Phoenix Forgotten. Did you ever see that?
Yeah.
It
I
has
actually
that
thought
vibe
that was
to it.
pretty good.
Yeah, the ending of that I liked a lot, man.
Yeah.
That ship, dude, the ending of that,
Yeah.
that was like really
Yeah.
creepy looking, dude.
It was definitely. Oh, I love that. They're just looking in the door, and I don't think they even noticed, did they?
No. Isn't it here where they all come in and grab him or something?
I think so. Yeah.
I still
Yeah.
think the creepiest image, though, was him floating in the water.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you're like, is this happening simply because they saw him underwater?
Wow,
You
I never
know?
thought of that.
No. Is this simply them like,
You
like
know what else
getting
is...
rid of witnesses?
Yeah, that's interesting. You know what else is crazy, too?
Hmm.
The alien's already in the water, but
Yeah.
yet you see the
Oh,
UFO
I
at
love that.
nighttime, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
see, those aliens look pretty good, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, it gives me definite feel of what was it? Fire in the Sky.
The best alien movie ever made.
Yeah, and that I damn well don't know why that isn't out on Blu-ray.
I think the DVD's even out of print.
Yeah, it's out of print, and it goes for like when you can find it, like you know, $60-$70 sometimes.
You know, that would make a perfect Scream Factory release, too.
Definitely.
Like,
So
did you
if you're
see the
listening,
new...
Scream Factory, come on, get
Did you
on it.
see the two new titles Scream Factory released, or they announced?
Which ones?
One was The Seventh Seal with Demi Moore.
Mm-hmm.
Remember we were talking about that? I was going to
Oh
actually
yeah,
order the
yeah,
foreign one. And
yeah.
there was another one too. Oh my god, I can't remember the second one, but it was another random like title that
Yeah,
you're kind of like, huh? They're going
yeah.
so good.
Well, they seem to have like, spots of really good choice and spots of really bad choices,
Yeah,
you know? I mean, but then again, I mean, how many, at least they're not double dipping on everything.
yeah. I know people were pissed over that Ninja 3, the
Yeah,
Domination.
yeah. I mean, what I think happened there, I think they released it originally and they thought it was just going to be like wasn't going to sell very well or
Yeah,
anything.
straight up said that. They said in the original
Yeah,
post it sold way more than they ever thought it would.
yeah. So that's why then I love that scene.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just
It's like the thing with
crawling up.
the bad thing about that theory is though,
Yeah,
everybody bought it already. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like they're
yeah,
thinking everyone's gonna double buy that. It's like you're
yeah,
realistically only gonna get probably 1/3, if that,
yeah.
that are gonna rebuy that. Dude,
I,
that's so creepy looking, man.
yeah. I wonder sometimes whether it wouldn't be worth like with Scream Factory, if they did some kind of like an upgrade program
Yeah.
where like if you had like the existing release from Scream Factory or whatever, if you could like trade it in and get like maybe like, $5 or $10 off of another release, maybe five, you
Yeah,
know, you know, it
yeah.
would,
I
you know,
think this is going to be a big money loss for him, just
yeah,
because you're not even going to get one third of them that
no,
are going to buy it. You know what I mean? And they're spending extra
yeah,
money for the new transfer, the new
yeah.
features. It's like
Now
it
I'm
was
sure
just a
it's gonna
dumb
be
move.
it's gonna be a better release,
Oh
obviously,
yeah,
but
but you're not going to have people paying another $20 for it.
no, they, you know what they should have done. Honestly, this could have worked. If they made it like a value title,
Yeah,
if it was like $10.
yeah, but you can't. They want to give it that collector's edition treatment.
Yeah,
It's a weird thing. They should have just left it alone. You know what I mean? It sold well. They
yeah.
should have just left it at that.
Well, hell, they
But
could have given it, 2 or 3 years and then redone it,
yeah,
and
thankfully
people
though,
you wouldn't mind that much.
I didn't buy the original,
Yeah,
so it works out for me. The
yeah.
other one was here announced yesterday. It was called The Bride
The
with
Bride.
Sting, the singer of the Police, and
Oh,
Jennifer Beals. See what I mean? It says it's a
okay.
1985 lavish remake of The Bride of Frankenstein.
Okay.
Yeah, like this and The Seventh Sign are their new
Yeah.
releases. It's like,
I mean, I kind of get the seventh seal. I mean, I guess, or seventh sign or whatever. Yeah.
well, I'm actually
Uh,
kind of glad about that. Just because,
yeah.
remember I was saying I was actually real close to buying the one from Grindhouse?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
now I can get the new features and the new transfer.
Yeah.
Now, their new
I mean,
release of Unknown Origin, I'm really interested in.
yeah, that's that killer rat movie, right?
Is that what it is? It has Peter Weller from RoboCop in it.
Yeah, I think it's like a killer rat movie.
I heard it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it says here. It looks like a rat. Yeah, the
yeah,
cover was like claw marks on a picture.
I know it's a very iconic cover.
Yeah.
I love that scene. The fact, she went to all the trouble closing the door, so they just went around to the other door.
Yeah. Did you ever see the Alien movies put out by IFC called that's where the makeup started to not look so great, that angle they
Yeah.
did there. But I think it was called, oh my god, there was one that was put out by IFC and it was like a alien head on the cover, but it was like made using like blacked out stuff. Oh my, I can't remember what it was.
I don't know.
Like abduction or something, or let me see. I always wondered if it was any good. See, that would be crazy though, like just being sucked up like that.
Yeah.
And then damn. See, I
Yeah,
almost
that.
hate how they show that, man.
Yeah, I've always been a thing,
Come
don't
on, you know what I mean?
like leave animals out of it.
Yeah. It's weird. That's like, and it's funny, not even all animals. Like in
Yeah,
like
just
Cannibal
like
Holocaust and stuff, like there's certain things I could handle. Like a
yeah,
turtle and stuff. I mean, it's fucked up, but it doesn't get me as strong as like seeing that. Like the dog actually
yeah.
looked in pain, although I'm sure it wasn't.
I'm sure they probably, you know, slathered it in like Jello or something.
Yeah, I'm sure even right after that scene was taken, he got a lot of treats and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the dude I said looked like the guy from Dark Knight.
Yeah. This is a good scene if I remember right. Thanks for
Oh,
watching.
dude, that gore was sick though.
And well, that explains why his mouth seemed weird.
Oh yeah, dude. Remember? Oh yeah. Remember, I
Hmm.
was like, yeah, his mouth looks fucking weird, and that's exactly how it looked.
Yeah. Like, hey, look at
So this is
that.
where it's supposed to come together that he's still alive in this house.
Yeah. Well, alive or whatever he is.
Yeah. By the way, the movie I was thinking of is called Alien Abduction, put
Ah,
out by
okay.
IFC. And then, did you ever see this Ejecta?
Ejecta.
The cover looks badass.
I think I saw that. Uh, Let me take a look.
Yeah,
It
the cover looks amazing.
the name is very familiar.
It's put out by IFC and Scream Factory. And I know on Amazon it like never goes down in price. It always stays real expensive.
Well, that's kind of neat. You know, you can usually. Oh yeah, the one with that guy. I know.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
That was sick, dude.
yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm just gonna close this door.
Dude, that's sick, dude. I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
That reminds me, did you ever see the Poughkeepsie tapes yet or no?
No.
Damn,
I.
dude.
Yeah.
You'd love that movie. It's
Yeah.
probably, I'm assuming it's a fortune in Canada.
It is. It's about $45.
Oh my god, dude. What Scream Factory releases aren't that much, or are pretty much
Um.
all of them that much.
Well, a lot of them like when Halloween came out and what like the Halloween releases and everything, they weren't too bad. They were about like 23 or something.
What about the
Uh
15 disc box set?
that I got for I think 100 and something.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh it wasn't too bad in price. Um when it comes to Scream Factory, it's like I think some stuff I love that thumbs
Yeah, it
up.
reminds me of that, what is it, Day of the Dead? Or Dawn of the Dead with Dr. Tongue or whatever they call him?
Yeah, yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, that's such a good movie. Like, the
Yeah.
rewatchability in that is off the chain, dude.
Yeah. It is. It's an all around good flick.
Yeah,
And
man.
I mean, it's just a real shame how part 3 kind of just went
Went
off
less
the rails.
serious, yeah.
I mean, there were some pretty decent things in part 3. I mean, I dug that one with the skaters and the like zombies or whatever.
Yeah,
You
that
know, I
was
thought that
okay.
was kind of neat. But, as a whole, it was the weakest of the series.
Yeah, enough to, like, not, they didn't make another one.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, I remember like after that, you know, sort of like died, if you will, you know, there weren't any other really good anthology flicks until Minutes After Midnight and Galaxy of Terrors.
Oh, yeah. Now,
I think it was Galaxy of Terrors.
what do you rank better, this one or the first one?
Uh, I think this is the better movie,
Yeah.
but I think part one seemed to have it had more stories, didn't it?
Oh, yeah, like, had like three more, and it's another
Yeah,
half hour longer.
yeah. And I mean, I liked also that there was a little bit of crossover,
Really?
in the first one, like,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you mean.
like yeah, like that you'd see like I think it was like that house, like the last one where
That's my favorite story in the whole thing.
yeah,
That haunted house.
yeah. You know how like at the beginning you see, I think it's at the beginning. It's been a long time, but where you know, like you'll see the people from that earlier in the movie,
Yeah.
and it'll have been like running out. I think it was, if I remember right. They were driving away in their car or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that,
Like I said, it's been a long time, but I remember when I noticed the crossover, I was like, oh,
yeah,
like they
man.
put some thought into this.
Yeah, man. An anthology you need to see if you haven't. What is that thing called? Southbound.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, man. That's a really solid anthology film where everything's connected, dude. Like, that's
That's
one of the most anthologies in recent years. Like,
yeah.
it's actually from the creators of VHS and VHS 2.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's in the same vein, and the stories are actually pretty creepy.
Yeah.
So if you ever see that cheap, I definitely recommend picking it up.
Yeah, I think I will because I like anthologies.
Yeah, in America, it's only available on DVD too. So if
Yeah.
you don't see a Blu-ray, I mean, they may have a foreign one. I'm sure they do.
Oh, I'm quite sure they'll have one somewhere.
Yeah, but for some reason they never made a DVD of it.
I don't get that. I mean, it's like I said, everything nowadays is filmed digitally.
Yeah, and the movie is like it was filmed in HD. It's not like it was supposed to be VHS quality or something.
Yeah, and I mean, especially when you know an HD exists.
Yeah,
That's the most annoying thing of all. It's one thing if like this is like the best we could do with what we had. Then you can sort of like okay, I get it.
yeah,
But when an HD version exists because you've seen it. I'm talking about the Scream TV show, if anyone's wondering.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's ridiculous. It's
yeah,
one of the
there's
only
there's
reasons I'll never pick them up
yeah.
because I actually
I
enjoy that show.
yeah,
And I already told you they did that with that Atlanta show.
yeah.
It's
It
ridiculous, man.
it's well, and hell, it's the same with what's it called Channel Zero.
Yeah, that's yeah,
I don't get why that doesn't have a Blu-ray. I
yeah.
really
Well,
don't.
Channel Zero is so like small. I can understand that, but Scream, I don't. That
Yeah,
had enough popularity. But Atlanta, you've had to have heard of that show, right?
I've heard the
With
name. Yeah,
Childish Gambino and stuff. It's like a huge show. Like it won awards. Like it won
yeah,
Golden Globes and all these stuff. Like it's getting huge praise. Everybody loves it.
yeah. There should be a
There's
Blu-ray.
there's no Blu-ray of it.
I don't get that. I
Yeah,
really
and
don't.
it's
I
put
mean,
out by FX. Like FX has put out Blu-ray seasons before.
yeah, yeah.
And
I
Sci-Fi, they
mean,
put out Blu-ray seasons before.
yeah.
Now
And
MTV never does though.
no, well, I sometimes think MTV are a bit lazy.
Yeah, well, they suck.
Yeah, you know, it's this sort of thing. I mean, like what annoys me more than anything else, though, is when something they start releasing it on Blu-ray
Oh
and then
yeah.
stop.
Or the other way around.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing if they've released like if they did it before Blu-ray came around, I get it.
Yeah. But
You
then I
know?
think they should go back though and make the Blu-ray stuff like The Sopranos. Like
Yeah,
halfway through those DVD sets, Blu-ray went big and they put them all on those later ones on Blu-ray. But then
yeah,
they went back and released the first seasons on Blu-ray.
yeah. I mean, the thing is, like it is the modern technology,
Yeah.
and if you don't keep up, you're gonna get left behind.
Yeah, man.
You
Well, the
know,
thing MTV though, I don't think they really care about.
care.
Yeah, about,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But
I mean, that is annoying about the Scream show because I actually enjoyed season 1 and 2.
yeah, I'm pretty psyched for the new season.
I still wonder how it's gonna work.
Yeah, man.
It's not connected to the first two
Well, they're making
anyway.
it a
So
all black cast.
I know that's gonna be kind of weird.
I heard what's cool though is I heard they're bringing the original mask back.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah. Well,
See
let's
what I
end
what
the
I,
commentary here though for the people
yeah
that just wanted to hear about the VHS too. But I
yeah
hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to be doing a podcast on reviewing part one in depth and comparing the two, like what we like
yep
better and stuff. So look forward to that on Friday. So
yep.
anyways, guys, this is Corey Script,
This is BDG
and
reviews.
we'll see you next Thursday because they get posted on
Yep
Thursday. All right,
yep.
peace.
Peace.